Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how we can integrate Google login button inside our application, Angular application, using the package which is Auth0. Basically guys, Auth0 in the last live stream when I integrated through React.js, I already showed you. You will see automatically this will authenticate me. It is already detected that I'm already logged in, so it is displaying the name, email address and the profile picture. So in the last live stream I have shown you how basically you can integrate this inside our React.js application. If you haven't watched that video, I will definitely recommend go to my channel and watch that video. And Auth0 guys, basically it's a library or it's a package which makes it very much easy to integrate social logins. This is their official website and it supports all the major social media networks. So we just need to sign up for a new account here and simply log in here. And after login, you need to create a brand new application and it contains all these methods built in. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. So if I click log out here, you will see I will be successfully logged out. Now if I refresh the page, you will see login button will be shown to me. And now if I click the login button, you will see once again it will ask me for the permission. This pop-up window will appear here. So Facebook login is also supported, but in this tutorial we will only look at the Google login, and this email password validation is also supported here. So now if you want to sign up with a new email address and password, you can sign up, and also you can log in that with the same email address and password. And also we also have this functionality guys, if you want to reset your password as well, this functionality is also built in. And now if I click sign in with Google guys, you will see that basically now this will show to me my email name here, email address, display name and the profile picture. So all this information is returned to us guys once the client is authenticated. And basically this is basically the dashboard here. You will see that we have the applications tab here. And now first of all guys, I will show you how to create this inside our Angular application. All the source code is given in the description of this live stream, so you can go to it and simply get all the source code. So now let's get started guys by building this application. So first of all, what I will do is that I will delete all the source code from here and start from scratch. So let me just delete all that and start from scratch. So the very first thing guys we need to do is that you just need to create a brand new application. Click on this and simply name your application as let's suppose Angular Auth, and it supports various applications. We only need the single page application, so I will select this, click on create, and now it will create your application guys. So after this you need to select here Angular, and now there are documentation is very good guys. So first of all you need to install this package. I have already installed it. Let me inside your Angular project npm install auth0 This is specifically for Angular applications, so simply install this package guys. So I have already installed it, so I will simply start my application. So after you do this guys, basically all these instructions you will be adding. You need to go to your app.module.ts file of your Angular project, and right here inside the imports array you need to add this dependency. So right here we will put the import statement and we will import this module which is auth module from this package that we installed. And now inside the imports array guys, basically we need to say auth module and for root, and inside this we need to pass this option guys. First is the domain option. So all this information, domain, client ID, you will get inside your dashboard. And we also have authorization parameters. So this is basically an object which contains a property which is redirect URI. So this will be simply equal to window.location.origin. So this will be the home page of your application, which is in this case the application is running on localhost 4200. So this is your simply home page URL. So this is equal to window.location.origin. So now to get your domain name guys, so domain name, if you go to your application settings, right here at the top, you need to simply go to settings here, and all this information will be shown here. This is your domain name. This will be different for you, so don't copy my domain name. and then also your client ID as well. So this is basically your client ID. Simply copy paste here, and that's all. So now you need to close this file, and now we will move through our app.component.ts file. So inside this file, guys, what we need to do, we need to basically import the service here, which auth service it is called as. From this module you will see that don't need this public API, just write this. So after this, guys, we just inside this constructor of this component we need to pass this service. So inside the constructor we will basically pass this, we will use this inject, and we will pass this document. So all this will be imported here. You will see document from this and inject from this, and this will be of the type public and document, and this will be of the type document. This will also get imported, you will see that. And then, guys, we will basically create a variable of this auth service. So public auth, and is it of the type auth service, that's all. So you just need to write this line, guys. So this makes it easy. Inside our constructor we are passing all these things to our Angular component. So now inside our HTML code, inside the app.component.html file, we can basically display login button, logout button, all that stuff. So inside this ng container tag, guys, we will basically display a button right here at the top here, button, and this will be equal to, first of all we will basically display this a login button. Sorry, let me first of all display a login, simple login button. So now you will see basically if you go to your application there will be a login button. So this basically, guys, it contains a method here. We can bind a on click listener. So whenever you click this button, we have this auth object available to us because we have initialized this service here. You will see we have declared this public auth. So this service is available inside this object. So this object contains a method, guys, which is called as login with redirect. Login with redirect. So we will simply call this method, guys. Whenever you click this button, this function will automatically gets called. So now what will happen here, you will see this will give me an error, that is your callback URL is not matching. So this basically is an error here. You need to basically copy paste this URL and go to your application settings here, guys. Right here you need to paste inside this localhost callback URL, allowed callback URL, logout URL also simply paste it, and also inside allowed web origins. So in these three places you need to paste this URL, guys. So after you paste this URL, click on the save changes button. So after you click this, you will see it will generate this notification. So now if you now refresh, your application should work. Click, and now you will see it will tell me that authorize the app. Hi coding Shiksha Angular auth is requesting access to your geeky Gautam 10 attempts. This will only appear for the very first time. So if you're only very first time authenticating your app, so now you have profile access to your profile and email. You can either decline it or you can accept it. If you decline it, you will see that again it will redirect back to the login page. Once again, now you can accept it. You can see now this will generate access token, guys. So now we need to display the profile details. So how to display the profile details, guys? It's very easy. Basically we have a property, guys. We will make use of that property, which is called as inside the ng container tag. We will basically have a simple ng if. So inside our Angular applications, we use this directive, guys, ng if. So this object contains a property which is called as is authenticated. So either this returns a true or false value, guys, if the user is authenticated or not. So if the user is authenticated, then it will return a true value, and we will simply use this operator which is async. And here we will say else logout. We will basically make a we will attach this to this We will surround this button, guys, inside the ng template. So we will conditionally show this login button. So we will simply move this login button right here. So this simply means that, guys, we need to attach this ID that we are referencing it, which is logged out. So this simply means that if this value comes out to be true, then execute the code which is right here. We will simply say you are logged in, logged in. And if the user is not logged in, then it will return false. And in that case, we will display this template which we are referencing here inside the else block here, logged out. So if the user is not logged in, then the login buttons will show. So now if you refresh it, you will see that you are logged in, because this variable, guys, which this auth0 contains, this is basically a method. It returns true because you are logged in. And now we can basically display a logout button, guys. So we can simply display a logout button. You will see now if I click the logout button, guys, I need to log out the user. So there will be a very simple on click, we can say. So when we click this button, guys, we can simply say auth.logout. That's all. And basically it takes a parameter, guys, which is logout params. And inside this, we need to tell exactly where to return to. So here it takes an option, guys, which is return to. And inside this, we will simply say document dot location origin. That's all. Auth.logout. I think, yeah, let me just move it to the same line. So now if you refresh, guys, if I click this button, I will be redirected to the home page. You will see that basically I am now logged out. So now the login button is showing here. If I close the window, again open it inside another tab, localhost 4200. So now I'm logged out. So again, if I click login, you will see that it will access sign in with Google. So now this will show you are logged in. Now we can display the details, guys. It's very easy. We can basically inside this condition, we can display here inside UL tag, and we can simply say ngIf, and here you will say that auth.user. If the user property exists inside this object, then in that case we need to display the user information async as user. And inside this, guys, we will display this, first of all, username inside this double curly brackets, and we can display the user email address, and lastly we can display the profile picture. So right inside this we can say user dot picture. That's all. So we are displaying the username, email address, profile picture. So if you now refresh, you will see that automatically detect. You will see you are logged in. If I click logout, you will see you are successfully logged out. Again, if I click login, you will see that. This is very simple library, guys. If you're building a very small or medium size application, you don't need to implement all the Google authentication from scratch. Then you can use this library. It makes it very much easy to integrate Google logins or any sort of social media logins. If you go to here, authentication, so various social collections are supported here, not only Google, Facebook as well. So you can see lot more. You will see Microsoft, LinkedIn, GitHub, Apple, all those major platforms are supported. So you can just check out this library. All the source code is given in the description of the video, and I will be seeing you in the next one.